Welcome back to 8-Bit Brigade.
Welcome back to 8-Bit Brigaderade. Killing some Halo aliens.
Killing some aliens.
This is the Covenant, right?
Yeah.
The Flood? Covenant? The Covenant
Yeah,
Flood?
the Covenant.
Why
This
is
is
it all
the
biblical?
Flubbernuts.
This is the Brovenant.
It's like all biblical stuff.
Well,
What is
biblical
this?
stuff's cool.
Dude, Master Chief is Jesus. Wow.
Wow.
Master Chief died for our sins. What a great guy.
What a cool dude.
What a cool bro.
Hey, knock knock. Jesus here. Open the door. Let me in, bitch.
Well, yeah, I'm Jesus.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Please us.
I'll make you Jesus. I'll make you Jesus.
Well, on the subject of assuming all black people want barbecue sauce.
No, it's not that they want barbecue sauce.
It's they need it
It's they,
to survive.
and they assume that I know that
It's
because
what
runs-
keeps us
how could I know
alive.
that? I'm white. I don't need
runs-
barbecue sauce to survive. I need ranch.
It
It's
runs
true.
through our blood.
It's true.
All right. Runs through half of my veins.
All right, one thing I've noticed at my job
Mhm.
is that about 80% of the Asian customers I get have exact change.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Of the most people that I get, like, the Asians generally have exact change.
It's so weird. And what's the thing is, it's such a normal thing that when an Asian person comes up, I'm like, I bet you have exact change. And then they give me exact change. And I'm like, because at first I'd be like, oh, I guess that one right. But now it's just like not even a game anymore because they all have exact change.
The same
It's the
thing.
weirdest thing. Here's the thing, they either have exact change or they calculate it in a certain way that they get the money they want back, like an even number, or like they'll make it some weird number and be like, yeah, I calculated that correctly. And they're like mentally masturbating to how great their math
Oh
is.
yeah, they're mathsturbating.
They're mathsturbating. They're arithmetics debating.
I don't know.
They're mathsturbating their arithmadicks.
And it's
Jesus Christ.
Gee, Renato.
and it's crazy to the point that like I can confidently say 80% of the Asian customers I get, possibly 90.
Did the other
It's
one die?
insane.
Where's his
Yeah.
It's
body?
insane.
No, he didn't die. He's just being lazy. Where you at? Nigga, get back on here.
So you're at your Berber.
I'm at my Burger Bing. I'm at
Burger
my
Bing.
Bing.
You're the Burger King.
Um,
They come into the Burger King.
they want the
The
burger.
monkey
They
never
want
come
barbecue
back.
sauce. We eat them. They never come back.
The niggas never come back.
They don't come back into the village. The village is safe.
The village is safe one small.
One small village at a time. Okay, so
Hey,
get
bitches.
to the part where you know.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Oh, that's just
He's dead.
probably the least.
He's
interesting-
dead already.
Oh, one really weird thing. When I first
That
started,
was perfectly planned.
here's one thing. When I first started, they were like, "We only have large shirts." I'm like, "Fuck."
Did they make you wear the large shirt?
Yeah, and it fit perfectly.
Oh,
I don't know. I was just freaked out at first.
I don't know. I guess I'm thin. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Or large. I don't know what that means.
Large. Guess I'm large.
Anyway, so I'm in the back, and there's this really tiny old Asian woman washing the dishes, and she looks at me and she smiles and she says something, and I can't hear her because the water's running in the dishes. I'm like, "What did you say?" And she says it again. I can't hear her. I'm like, "I can't hear you," and I walk away.
Why
and
didn't you just turn off the water?
I walk away and just forget about it. Whatever. She's just some tiny Asian woman washing dishes in the back.
Uh-huh.
And then in the middle of like the rush, doing all this shit, like packing bag after bag after bag, she comes up to the front and she looks at me like smiling this huge
Just slapped
smile,
me.
Uh-huh.
and she takes off her visor,
Mhm.
and I had the Burger King hat. She had the Burger King visor.
Oh, dude, it's a caste system. The visor is just currently like oppress the little hat people.
Well, here, if that's the case, then I got a good deal because she beckons me. She tells me to take off my hat.
Mm-hmm.
She takes my hat and hands me her visor.
Oh shit, nigga, you got
Whoa.
promoted.
She puts on the hat
She
and
promoted
then goes
you.
back. And so I just put on the visor and go back to work. And I don't
What
know
a
what the
hat!
fuck happened.
What a hat slut. She just wanted your hat.
I was just thinking, like she said, "Come over here, I'm gonna suck your dick," and like you missed out on the greatest deal ever.
On an old Asian
Of an
lady
old
sucking
Asian
your
woman's
dick.
like my dick
Dude,
in
you
Burger
have
King.
you have no idea. You've never done it, so you don't know. But it's amazing. It's like tripping balls in an airplane. It's amazing. But
Bye.
um,
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him now. What the
Alright.
fuck was that?
dude, got him.
Got him.
Kobe.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
I knocked him out of there. Ooh.
He's just like, oh fuck, my motorcycle falls down the mountain.
I don't think there's anything else funny that happened, so I'll just go right up to the point where the day after. Oh yeah, I get my schedule.
shit.
I'm working the day after. I'm working Saturday and Sunday. And I get home, my feet hurt. They're blistered. It sucks. First day of real work, you know. And it's intense work too. Not nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing but the bee's knees at.
Yeah, where your keys at?
Nothing a G's at. What?
Trying to please
Word. They took the warthog.
Wait,
Where
are you
did
serious?
you go?
We'll get a band.
The aliens are on the warthog?
No,
Oh,
my guys took the warthog.
I thought they took it for a joyride or something. I was like, what the fuck?
Get the fuck out of there. Give me this back.
You just see the aliens like flying over you.
It's the flood trying it.
Oh, goodness.
So I get home, I lay in bed because I'm really tired, and then I just get a call from the movie theater, and they're like, yeah.
They're like, hey, do you want to get paid more and work less? And you're like, nah, that's gay.
No, actually, you know what they said?
What?
They said, we're really leaning towards hiring you. We just need to hear back from John.
Yeah.
So, message you.
Uh-huh.
And then you talk to them. They call me back. Like
Dude,
a minute
every
later.
time they called, I was on register.
Jesus
so there was no
Christ.
way I could pick up the phone.
That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, they called immediately
I
after
was
and they're
there.
like, "You're hired." And I was like, "Oh."
Must have talked
Awesome.
to John, I guess. Well, dude, the story of me talking to the movie theater
Yeah, I
people is
still
actually
want to know
kind of
what
funny.
you told them.
All right. So, I feel the phone vibrating, and I'm like, wow, if I put this close to my penis, it feels really good. And I jizz everywhere. But the thing
I
is,
was there. He was
I'm
in the
like,
bakery.
I get your text, and I'm like, oh, I guess I should call back. And right at that moment, the manager's like, hey, can you go clean the check stands? So I take the bottle, which happens to be empty, and I'm like, I'll go fill it up. As I go back, I call up, right? I call him up. She talks to me, and she's like, asks me a couple, like, straightforward, kind of like normal questions, like, how do you deal with criticism? In what ways did I work with you? And does he deal with change well? Well, here's what I basically made you out to seem really fucking cool. Because I was like, so basically, me and Andrew, we were on a program called Art Lab, which was sponsored by the Hirshhorn Museum. And mostly what we dealt with was editing and video creation. And we made music videos.
You told them it was for inner city kids.
Well, yeah, I was like, it's kind of like an inner city kid thing, but we drove
But
in
we're
because
cool.
we're not black.
Because we're niggers.
And, fuck, you made me lose my train of thought. I was like, we made music videos for local DC bands. And she was like, wow, that's really cool. And I was like, currently we're working on a YouTube channel. We've got over 2,000 subscribers.
You did say
and
that,
she's,
like a
and
big faggot.
Yeah, but then she was like, oh, wow, that's really cool. Like, she seemed genuinely impressed by it. Like, a little tangent. If you have a YouTube channel with more than 100 subscribers, and you tell anyone you run a YouTube channel, they're gonna freak out on you. They're gonna be like, "Wow, that's amazing! What's the channel? I gotta look it up." And
then we're like, "No!"
Literally, when I went to UPS to open up a PO box, I told them it was because so fans could send us mail. PO box should be in the corner right now. Go ahead and send us letters, I guess.
What the fuck?
Go ahead and send us dick pics.
I was like,
and
oh, it's
porn.
for our YouTube channel, so fans can send us mail and stuff. And he was like, whoa, that's really cool. What's your YouTube channel? I gotta look it up. And I'm like, yeah, we only have like
Boom,
2,000
bitch.
subscribers. It's not really that big. And he's like, yeah, but it's really cool. You know, it's really cool to know that those types of people live in this area. And it's just like, it's all right, dude.
Those
It's okay.
types. The fucking losers.
Exactly, the losers
weebs that
with
can't do
dreams.
shit.
What a
Losers
bunch of
with
fags.
microphones.
Yeah, what a bunch of fags. But
Bunch of fags, yeah.
But so I'm talking
Now
to
my
her, tell her
headlights
about the
turn on.
YouTube channel. She's actually pretty impressed. She asked me if you deal with criticism well, and I'm like, yeah, he strives to
Going the wrong way.
take criticism constructively and try to change things to help to make it more appealing to people. And then she's like, oh, does he deal with change well? And I'm like, yeah, he does well with change or whatever. And then she's like,
Whatever.
And then she said,
Yeah, I guess.
she's like, how is he with a team? How is he as a team player? And then I told her, right now we have a friend who recently hired us to make a video game. And he usually works in the art department, but recently he's been learning code because he says in a situation where we need someone to code, Andrew, he wants to be able to do it in a pinch and stuff. And I'm like, he's open to like learning new things to help out the team. And she was like, she seemed pretty impressed. She was like, wow, okay, you've pretty much answered all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Boop, I hang up. No, I'm just like, all right, have a nice day, bye.
Here's my number.
But I was just like, yeah, I made you out to seem like not that you're not, but like an art genius that programs video games in his spare time.
Yeah.
And she like was pretty taken to it. So.
That's awesome.
So it worked out pretty well. But what's funny is I
hope they
almost
don't try
got
to
in
make you
trouble.
program anything.
Here's the thing. Oh yeah, they're
so
like,
close to getting in
we're
trouble.
working on
James went
a
up
movie
there.
game. We need you to program it from the ground up. And you're like, yeah, I can probably do that. Yeah. But I almost got in trouble because they kept calling me over the intercom because they're like, "Where's John? Where's John?" James actually covered for me. Came up, checked, and was like, "Oh, John is in the bathroom." He said he'll be right out. So it was like a team effort to like get me not in trouble. But yeah.
I went up there and distracted Irma. I went and talked to Irma.
So basically,
So
we
that she would
worked.
stop calling you.
So we worked together to get you a job.
You
basically.
guys are the bomb. I didn't know any of this.
It was pretty cool. I was like,
We all moved in unison. It was
I
great.
tried to get them to do a high five too. I was like, oh, super team, but they were like, oh no, that's gay. And I was like, wow, what a fag.
Fucking fag. We can high
Super
five
team,
now.
Super team, super team. You want a high five? Here we go.
Wait, you gotta double
Super
team me.
team.
Double team me.
Super
Woo!
Someone please take that out of context.
we need people to start shipping us right away,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
and I don't be mailing.
Yeah, there's gonna be some free shipping going on, alright?
Oh god.
Ah, that's fantastic. You said you had a work story, though?
Yeah, I might as well tell that one. So, it's kind of mean, but at work, there's a guy that comes through
No.
decently
Oh,
often,
God.
like, at least once a week. And he has...
Wait.
What?
Is it the Asian dude that looks like Kirk Hammett, sort of? Like an old Kirk Hammett? Like really old Kirk Hammett? Is that
Stop
the dude
saying
that...
Kirk Hammett.
The
Who the
old
fuck
Asian
is Kirk
dude.
Hammett?
From Metallica.
The guitar
Oh.
player from Metallica.
Dude, Metallica is racist to white power, am I right?
That's
Pantera.
Pantera.
I know, I'm
But
joking.
we still like Pantera.
I just assume
Yeah.
all metal is white power now.
Yeah, me too.
But, no, I don't know. He has, like, a deformity. You would know him if you saw him. He's,
Oh.
like, deformed. But
Jesus Christ, John.
This is why I
It's
said it
the
was kind of
facts.
mean. It's kind of mean, but he has a deformity which makes his upper lip 4 times bigger than his lower lip.
So he's
and he
got
looks
nigger
kind of
lips.
like he looks like a bird almost.
He's got
It's
nigger
like he's
lips.
got a beak, right? And the first
He's
time
got
I
nigger
saw him, I
lips.
was like, "Oh, it's kind of funny." I see him a couple more times. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't like laugh at him or anything. It's not like insanely funny. I'm just like I notice it. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird. It's a little funny, but he's an alright guy. And then he comes in, buys some beer, and I happen to look up at the screen to see the name of the beer. And the name of the beer was Lip Master. And I'm just standing there like, ooh, hold it down.
Hold it
You
in,
can't laugh.
John.
You can't laugh. You've gone this long without laughing at him. Don't ruin it. Luckily, I didn't laugh, but I came really close. I smiled a little bit bigger than I usually do, but I didn't laugh at him. It was just, it was just too good. Lip Master. I was like,
he is the lip master.
fuck, he is, yeah. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, that's why I
He's a master of lips.
that's why I drink Hurricane. 'Cause I'm a fucking hurricane.
Well, you are what you drink.
The only guy I ever knew
shit.
who drank Hurricane religiously ended up trying to attempted rape someone, so.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, it was me.
No, it was this asshole called Hurricane Guy. No, wait. All right, we called him Hurricane.
He was,
He
his
wasn't
life was kind
named
of predestined.
that. We called him
Sorry,
Hurricane
dude.
Guy because he came in and
Wasn't his
bought.
fault.
He bought like a 6-pack of Hurricane almost every single night,
Oh no.
and
There's
like
this Latino dude that comes in and he gets a 40 of Hurricane every single night, and I'm just like, why?
Ooh.
Can you stop?
yeah, there are a few people that come in and get Hurricanes. You know the fat white guy that comes in and gets like he gets 2 6-packs every night.
I know the
Two
I know
fucking
the
6-packs.
stoner dude that comes in and he always gets so much booze, and I'm like, I see you in here so often. What are you doing with your life?
It's like you've got a problem. I just figured the fat white guy like inherited money or won the lottery or something. Now he's just drinking beer
Fat.
every night and
Yeah.
fat and drinking beer every night. Which I mean, That's probably what I'd do if I won the lottery. Get fatter and drunker.
More drunker, more fatter than the previous John. He's John 2-point drunk. Drunk point oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Introducing the new Drunk point oh John.
Introducing John, Tosh.0.
Oh God, no, that's too far.
He's insulted now.
Yeah, that's fucked up. All right, next time on Ape Brigade.
I have a
fucked
story.
up.
I have a story next time.
More
It's pretty
Blalo.
funny.
Awesome.
Yeah. Tune in next time for Renato's work story. Crazy work stories, crazy work stories. Boo!
Is it a work story?